What is a true white ally? We know white privilege exists. Intentionally or not, a white person moves along comfortably in today's society. A white person's individual experience with struggle is valid. But let's talk about how society recognizes and upholds whiteness, awarding them relative ease navigating daily life. When a white person has a child, they do not have to consider warning that child about any danger or struggle surrounding their race. For instance, when a white person goes into a store, an employee will not automatically become suspicious of them. Even just going to the movies, a white person can enter a theater without being followed, living life to a point where they can breathe easy, almost without a care. I'll share 5 tips on becoming a true white ally using the acronym ALARM. ALARM will help you remember what a true white ally is. There are many ways to be a white ally, so these aren't set in stone. This is simply a summary of my perspective of what being a true white ally should look like. A. Admit. Admitting is the difficult first step for a person to recognize they have white privilege. It's not easy to recognize your own white privilege and accept that it contributes to racism. So the first step is to admit that you hold white privilege. Then what? L. Learn. Unpacking white privilege is the second step. To accomplish this, you can attend ongoing anti-racism workshops, classes, and training. Those events allow you to continually learn, change, and grow. Please do not ask Black and brown people to explain white privilege or tell you what to do about it, even if they are your friend. While there may be a time you can ask a Black or brown friend questions, they are not your first resource. It is a white person's obligation to take the initiative to learn about white privilege. A white person's level of investment in learning and unpacking is a good way to measure where they are on their journey. A. Act. Take action. White people can't stop after the first 2 steps. Many people will stop after attending some workshops, admitting they hold white privilege and unpacking what that means in their life. But you can't stop there. Action must also be taken. If anyone sees racial oppression, then they must act and get involved. If you notice another white person being racist, you have an obligation to address the unacceptable behavior, call out white privilege, and how it contributes to racism, whether intentional or unintentional. Intention is irrelevant. It's critical to understand that taking action is difficult. While it's easy to check off a list of workshops and trainings you've attended, actually taking action and doing something is a different story. R. Recognize. Black and brown people will determine who is a white ally. It's not up to a white person to give themselves that recognition. While white people can't identify it themselves, Black and brown people can and do recognize a white ally. It's an honor and should be met with humility. If someone has deemed you a white ally, you have earned it. M. Maintain. A white person should never stop learning about white privilege. Attend ongoing workshops and trainings. Talk about and engage in dialogue on white privilege, race, and racism. Review the bountiful literature on it. Take action. Acknowledge white privilege and commit to learn about, recognize, and unpack it. It is the combination of these ALARM actions that create a bona fide white ally. Finally, it's important to realize that white people, no matter how much they learn, will never truly understand the lives of Black and brown people.